New video just released, further inflaming tensions on the streets of Chicago. This video we're going to show you from 2012. It shows 6 officers. They walked into a jail cell of 38-year-old Phillip Coleman. When Coleman stands up, he's hit with a taser. He's then wrestled to the ground and handcuffed, and then dragged down the hallway. Coleman later died in the hospital from an adverse reaction to a sedative that he was given there. Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
He died from an adverse reaction to a sedative. You know, the things that they're covertly drugging me with. You know, the things that psychiatry gives people, you know, to calm them down. You know, and I talk about forced medication all the time. And we're going to see the protesters protesting police brutality on. And they're ironically watched. They're going to say we need more mental health for these people. When it was mental health that killed him. Come on.
Involved death. He is none too pleased. He said this in a statement. I do not see how the manner in which Mr. Coleman was physically treated could possibly be acceptable. Something is wrong here, either the actions of the officers who dragged Mr. Coleman or the policies of the department. Let's discuss. There's a lot to discuss here. Joining me now, Ryan Young from Chicago and criminal and civil trial attorney Eric Billies.
You know what? I'll let you guys see this for yourself. You know that you know whoever that guy is. Okay, I'll let you get that part for yourself. I think what is more important here is that you people recognize that I am right. Law enforcement colluded with psychiatry. Okay, they automatically assumed that, hey, whatever this guy was doing to make himself get tasered means that he needs to be drugged. It was a collaboration that killed him. Okay, they tased him in his cell. He has a sedative. He dies. Psychiatry doesn't consider adverse reactions. They don't consider environmental factors. They don't consider the circumstances that bring you there. They just have this one size fits all. We're the experts. We know better than you. We're going to kill as many undesirable people as we can. We do not care. That is how they feel about you. And you wonder, you know, why I constantly say that these people drive normal people toward radical Islam. So no, I don't agree with Trump closing the border. You know, regular people turn to Islam too. You know, that one white guy in that one, long hair guy, he was plotting on blowing up the Capitol and all this stuff, and they arrested him at the gun store or something. He was a regular, WASP. He was a regular white guy he converted to Islam because of society, because of environmental factors. Okay. We need to address the environment of the country. We don't need to drug people. We don't need to give people superficial therapy and psychologists and all this stuff. We need to address the root cause of the problems in society. We need to address the philosophies that bring us all down the drain. Satanism, criminality, LGBT people who are prone to having psychological issues. Atheism, which creates materialism, and then we live in a capitalist society where most people don't have too much money and they envy the top 1%, which makes them depressed. Materialism leads to depression. Materialism leads to envy and jealousy and turning on each other and robbery and so on. Transcendence for the sake of God is healthy and leads to a righteous lifestyle. We need to address the root cause of social injustice, economic disparity. We need to address marginalization. We need to address people who care about mainstream social norms more than human life. We need to address the problems that face us all every single moment of every single day. Mental health killed this man, and law enforcement was impartial. They colluded. They were complicit. Just like you see with me, as they persecute me, covertly drug me, gas me, and all these horrible things. People don't believe it because they haven't looked up the MK Ultra interviews to know what this government does all the time. They don't just do covert operations and black ops in other countries. They do black ops, covert experimentation, organized harassment, organized stalking right here at home. And there are a bunch of scum from different institutions. Not all the military is bad. Not all of masonry is bad, but there are a whole bunch of bad apples that use these institutions to oppress, murder, and practice eugenics on the citizens of this country and every other country like it, or that has been affected by globalization, which is pretty much all of them. And that is unacceptable, people.
In case you're wondering, it's about 8:45 December 7th, 2015. So, since they can't beat me, they troll instead of accepting my top martial arts challenge. Because they can't beat me, they troll me. Tell a friend about my $3,000 challenge. 25 to show. San Jose, California.